Hello everyone, I'm Defudge3004. Welcome back to Astrometica. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. I always enjoy having you here, so sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and let's get into some gaming. So we have just got done making our toxic zone suit, and so now we need to go to that toxic zone area, but I also want to go and do a couple of more things in here before we do anything else. And so I have my builder gun out, mainly their builder tool, whatever, and mainly what I want to do is go see about putting in some medium storage. I know it takes a little bit of power, but that's okay because we can definitely use the storage for right now, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and holy moly, this thing is enormous. Okay, that's why we couldn't place it there. This thing is huge. Well, that's all right. Maybe what we can do is we can go ahead and do that, and then we will go ahead and press E and get this guy turned around, something like that. And we can put that guy in right there. Okay, he's about as far back, I think, as he's going to go. I can see if he'll move back anymore, but I don't know if he will. So he will not move back anymore. I didn't know if he would or not, but we really need to get stuff a little bit better. It has 36 slots right there, 3 of 36, so that is good. And what I'm going to do is probably just put all of the loose ore that we have, like especially silver and stuff in there. That way we have that, and maybe gold too. And then we can have it kind of filled up over here so we have some room. Right now we are getting very low on room, and that's one of the biggest problems. We just don't have a lot of room to work with. So that should help out quite a bit. Actually, there's some more gold. We'll just go and take all of that. Then we'll make sure this guy is filled with the same stuff, and then that'll help. Okay, I'm going to sort that, and then we're going to put this iron bar back in there. That way we have that, and that should be good enough. All right, so it was suggested to me that I make the battery savers for all of my tools. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to go ahead and make battery savers, and then that should help us out quite a bit. So let me get these done. Get that done. We'll put them especially in some of our other tools for sure. Okay, and let's go to the laser tool. Let's go ahead and put in a battery saver. Okay, that'll be good. Alright, and let's go ahead and make another battery saver, and we'll just continue doing this and put them in all of our tools. So here's something pretty cool. We can actually make battery saver tier 2. I just need to take them out and then make this, and then we can actually have a lot better stuff for our tools. So let's go ahead and make this battery saver tier 2. We're going to do this to all the tools that we can, and then we'll upgrade these guys to level 2. That way maybe our tools will actually last a little bit longer. So I took that out of the scanner tool. Okay, cool, that's going to help. And then the mining tool, we'll go ahead and... that one already has a battery saver too. Builder tool, we'll do the laser tool for sure because that's going to help out the most. And then we can build a whole bunch of these and hopefully that'll help. I'm not going to worry so much about the builder here, but what I'm going to do also is, let's go see, looks like we can make scrapper damage. Let's do scrapper damage tier 1. It doesn't look like there's a tier 2, but we'll definitely make a tier 1. And then our scrapper will be able to do a little bit better, or at least that's my thought, and then we can get things a little bit quicker, and that would actually help out quite a bit. So that guy only has one thing, of course no batteries or anything, and that's actually good. Okay, we now have that done. Alright, now I do want to go ahead and do these. So we'll do all of these that we can, and I'll just go ahead and slap those guys in there, and we'll start getting this research done and see what we can open up. First one is about done. Research station tier 1. New stack upgrade, copper wire, +1. Next one up is hook move speed tier 1. We haven't made the hook or anything. We should think about it at some point in time. Okay, that is hook throw distance tier 2. And this one is hook move speed tier 2. So we're getting quite a bit of stuff for the hook. This one is going to be iron +1. That's good. That'll help out, make the stacks a little bit better. This one is about done. Space rabbit poster, we already have that, so we know about that one. This is going to be iron bar +1. That'll make that stack of 6. And I believe this is going to be the last one here. Copper bar +1. Nope, I guess there's one more. How do you like that? So the copper bar will be stacking to 6. That's awesome. And this one is going to be gold bar +1. That's awesome. That does help out a lot too. Okay, so now we actually have some really good stuff that we can do, and now everything is actually going to be a lot better because that's going to help out a lot. Awesome. So now we're going to have a lot more room to work with, and that is always good. Okay, all of that stuff is now done. Everything has been loaded up that we could do, and I don't know if there's anything left in here that we needed. Right now, I just don't know. Not going to worry about the hook stuff for right now, but we do have different things. The scan speed is good, but the scan distance would actually be really good too. But I want to save that iridium until we can actually get some more. And so that's going to have to wait for just a little bit. So I think we've done most everything that we need to for right now. Sweet. So that's good. We already have the rabbit that I know of. Right there's a space rabbit. We already have him. So that's good. We can make him, but we don't really need to. Now, let me go make sure I have enough water and oxygen. I have 8 oxygen. That should be enough. And I think we're actually going to, I'm just going to go ahead and use a normal health kit. That'll help. Go to where that toxic stuff is, and then we'll put on the toxic zone suit just before we get there. And this guy should be fully charged as far as I know. Oh, fully repaired, not charged. There we go. And I'm going to have to charge up these power cells for sure. Okay, cool. Let me go put one in, and then we are going to go and get that done. I wondered if we made the toxic zone suit the last time, but I could not remember. But now that I know, that we do have it, and that's great. We're going to have to build some more power here soon too, but for right now I think we will be okay. Let's go ahead and go see if we can get into the toxic zone. And one of my subscribers, thank you very much for telling me, was saying that that big red chunk that we found over by the gold dome there is a endless supply of whatever it is. You know, there's copper and iron, and it's an endless supply. So if we were to put that miner thing by it, then we would be able to get an endless supply of whatever is in those big red glowing ore places that, you know, I said was iron or copper. As far as I know, that's all that they are. I don't think there's anything else in them as far as I'm aware. We still need to find stuff for this to make it faster and all of that, because we don't have any of that stuff yet. We got to get into the toxic zone, that green gooey looking stuff, and then we'll start getting that area done, and hopefully we'll be able to get some stuff out of it, and that would be really, really good. I'm thinking that we may be able to put this on in our ship, and if we can, that would be great. And okay, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to, so we're definitely going to have to get out, and then we can put that on. I guess we have to take that one off, and then we can put that one on. Sweet! Now we have the toxic zone suit. Now we have the toxic zone suit. Now we can go into here safely, and we can actually go into some of these areas and actually see what the heck may be in here. It's been a while, so I don't remember. So we're just gonna kind of look around and see if we can find anything, and hopefully not wreck. Boy, it's dark in here, holy moly! What the heck is that? Okay, we're not taking any damage, and that's good. Well, let's go see what the heck this stuff may be right here. I'm hoping it'll be something good. Looks like our miner's actually gonna work really good for that. Iridium! Yay! We found iridium. We found iridium. Now we have the iridium. Awesome. I was hoping it was out here. Of course, we didn't really have a way to get to it, but in any case, it looks like we're going to have quite a bit of iridium out here, and that is good. So I'm going to gather a little bit of that. And then we should be doing pretty good. And it looks like it's actually going to take it down rather quick, and that is awesome. So I do believe we're going to be getting 6 iridium per time, and that is great. Now, what is that? Storage, there we go. We can go ahead and put the iridium on there. Only stacks up to 5, but that's okay, because we really don't need to have more than that I know of. And there should be a station or something like that out here. I just don't know if there still is or not, because there used to be, but that doesn't mean anything right now. So looks like I have actually found what I was looking for. Okay, there's a bad boy. Guess we're just gonna have to take him on. Let me just go ahead and make sure I have a quick water. Okay, 5. Like there's a couple of them out here, huh? All right. Ouch. Well, this zone, this suit, definitely does help. Takes a lot of damage off. That's crazy. Ouch. Oh, there's another one right there. Nice, we got him, and we didn't take any damage. Alright, that's good. Where's our ship? It's so dark out here, they can't hardly see anything. I know our buggy's around here somewhere. Let's take it close over to this base here, since I think we got rid of most everybody. Ooh-wee, trying to see out here is, well, very, very difficult. Okay. We should be okay as far as I know. But I guess we'll find out as we go. There's a mining station down there. How do you like that? And here is, it's like something else. Let's just go ahead and scan it. I think it's part of the seeker. I'm pretty doggone sure. Yes, it is. Okay. So we just got some iron. Oh. Oh, what's that? Okay, there we go. Got that now. Got in the light. Doesn't look like there's anything too bad out here. Vehicle module fragment. Might as well just go and scan this stuff, huh? Get some more iron. It's never gonna hurt. Looks like there's a log there, or a blueprint. Never mind. Nice. Tier 1. Okay, and there's another blueprint. Nice. Tier 1 stuff. That is good, I guess. Okay. Is that a boost module? Yay! So now we can get the boost module for the seeker. That's what I've been looking for. Awesome. That is good. That's great. That's great. I was thinking it was out here, but I can remember from, the first time that we played the demo and all of that. That it should be Celestite. I'm thinking oxygen tanks. Nice. Ooh, that's taken off a lot more than it used to. That's great. So the damage with this definitely helps. And this guy doesn't do anything. He's non-scannable or anything, so there is that. I don't know if there's going to be anything else right here. Okay, and there's the Darth Vader ship. At least that's what it looks like. And I think that we've gathered, well, most of what we need. Where's our ship? I know it's around here. Come here. You gotta get in here real quick, buddy. That was close. Don't know if there's anything over here we can get. Let's just go ahead and take a quick look. It looks like there's... Oh, look, there's another poster. Well, how do you like that? Oh, owie! I got it. We like got electrocuted again. Oh. Okay. I want to get that poster, so let's just go ahead and see about doing that. Oh, wait. It's all this stuff right here. Okay. Now, can we get that poster? Sweet. We just got the poster. This should be celestite, I think. Sweet, it is. Awesome. Now we have some more red celestite. And this is probably going to be the smelter, but we might as well go ahead and grab it too. You never know. We can use the iron, that's for sure. Okay, and then we'll gather this. And then we have this. Alright, now we're doing pretty good. Our oxygen is getting low. I think we've gathered everything that we can in here. That I know of, but maybe not. I guess we'll find out. Let's get over to our ship. Let's get our oxygen up. Our health is down a little bit, but it isn't horrible. Okay, it's a good thing I did see that pink in there, because I may not have went in there. Oh, so there's two pieces to it. Got it. Okay. And then it looks like there is something. Where was that at? Here is the place. It's the Beta mining station. Right here, and I don't know if we've actually been inside of that or not. Yes, we have, but we have not finished this area. We did part of it. We did this half right here, and that's where all those guys were. And then around the corner on this side, there were some more of those doggone mines and everything. Or somewhere around here, I thought. There's a whole bunch of gold here. There was all that in there. And then there was another part to it. So we cleared all this out like once and cleared out like mines twice. So I guess we've done everything here. We just need the speed module to be put in. Guess we have that, or... Okay, there we go. Skipper module poster. And we have the module blueprint. So now we can put that in, and that's going to help out a lot. I don't believe there's anything else here, but I do remember there being more of those mines somewhere around here. Let me go see if I can find it and if there's a way to get into another area. Holy moly, I guess this miner thing helps. So this is the gold, and you know how long it takes to get gold. It is a long process. But with this thing right now, the way it's upgraded, it just chews right through it like nothing else. Wow, that's awesome. I do like that part a lot. That's going to help us out much better for getting a lot of other stuff. That is insane. So very cool. Okay, I guess that there is an area here, and if I remember right, there's a whole bunch of mines. So let me go ahead and see if we can do anything in here, and I'll see what may be in there. I'm not going to take out all of those mines, just because I think that's a little bit ridiculous. But I do want to go see if we can actually get maybe what's inside of here. Oh, wow. Wow, that was crazy. Okay, what is this for? Swift key card. Alpha mining cave, huh? Oh, nice. Don't know what is going to be in here, and I'm kind of a little concerned. Let me just go ahead and make sure I do take an oxygen just to be sure I'm good. And this is the other mining cave. I have no idea what's going to be in here, so we have not been on this side at all. Sweet. I don't know if there's... Oh, there we go. Okay, just open that up. Now we can go see. Looks like we have some more enemies, which is not the best news ever. Okay, so now we got to get rid of some more guys, huh? Well, looks like we're going to be busy for a couple of minutes. Just go ahead and get these guys out. Okay, definitely have to take one more of those. Not doing the best health-wise, but that does happen. Let's make sure that we're doing okay, and if we can get past this guy, I think we'll be doing better. Cool. Okay, we got him. I'm gonna have to take a better med kit. That's just all there is to it. I don't have a choice. Now let's gather up this. Okay, cool. So this is a new area. We haven't been back here at all that I know of. I don't know what we're gonna find back here. This is another deposit miner. How do you like that? Nice. So we found another piece to it. That is awesome. Well, we might as well just go ahead and scan this baby, huh? That way we have some more iron and whatever. Okay, we are doing okay for room, and it looks like there's going to be another one of these. Okay, there we go. Asteroid miner, we already have it, so we don't have to worry about that. And then we can go into here, and we can actually start getting whatever is in here. Hoping there's not going to be a lot of too much bad stuff, but we won't know until we actually get that far. So, that is a Celestite. Cool, we have that now. Let's just go ahead and make sure that we get everything in here that we can. That is nothing. That's going to be free mine package. We'll worry about that later. I don't know what... That's a battery charger. Let's just go ahead and make sure we get that one too. Any iron, you know, it's going to help. Research station, we don't need to do those. Okay. What is that? Advanced fabricator fragment. We already have that. That's cool. And it looks like we have some other stuff that we can get. All right. Well, let's just go ahead and see... Oh, nice. Silver and nickel. Sweet. Okay, we are getting full. Let's just go ahead and do this one, and then we'll go back out, dump stuff, and finish this one out. Cool, so now we have even more nickel and more silver. Let's go back out. Let's dump stuff on the ship, and then we'll come back in and finish this off, I hope. Let's go ahead and see what the rest of this stuff is. There's a log here. Jacob Tanner. Jacob, have you ever stopped and think of how we ended up here? Two brothers stuck in a hole a million miles from home? Marcus says we didn't have much choice, Jake. This job was all we had after Dad passed. Maxora was the only one offering a lifeline. A lifeline wrapped in chains. I look around and all I see is metal and dust. This isn't living. Maybe not, but we got each other. That counts for something, right? Yeah, it does. You're the only reason I haven't lost it completely. Same here. If you weren't on the other end of the comms every shift, I don't know how I'd get through the day. We we've always looked out for each other, even back when we were kids. It doesn't matter if it's Earth or a darn asteroid belt. We're Tanners. We survive together, always. Cool. So there's lots of brotherly love there. We cannot go that way, so there's nothing over there. Let's go this way. I'll just go see what may be waiting for us out here. Okay, nothing down there, and it looks like an area up here. What is that? Cool, we'll take the fertilizer. And looks like there was only 3 fertilizer. Oh, 4, there we go. I don't know if there's going to be anything else up here we need to worry about. No, it doesn't exactly look like it, but we do have to watch out. Okay, hopefully, ooh, hey, look at that. Hopefully there will be good stuff, but I don't know. We'll find out here in a quick second. So nice not having to, you know, struggle to do a lot of this stuff. That is awesome. This is actually a pretty big place. I do gotta... Whoa, what the heck? Looks like we're gonna have a lot of blueprints. That's crazy. Now we have 1 room left. And we're gonna have to go dump stuff, and that's a mineral package. Well, let's just go ahead and do this. Pick up this stuff. We'll go back, dump stuff, and then we'll come back in and see if we can finish this big thing off. This is a pretty big area, I do gotta say. Looks like the fertilizer package has respawned, and the opening to that place had resealed, so I had to go and bust that open again. So, looks like we may be getting a bit more stuff again, which is okay. Then we can go down this way and just go see what awaits us down here. Okay, there's something down here. I just don't know what. Something was definitely waiting for us. Let's go and scan that. Okay, fabric wall, huh? That's interesting. There aren't any more, like, bad dudes in here or anything. Is that going to be an explosive? Yes, it is. Shoot, we got to take oxygen. Alright, well, let's go. Okay. That's weird. I don't know what that's about, but I guess, a message or something? Oh, never mind. It was my phone. It was letting me know that the time was over. Did not realize that. Makes me feel silly now, but it looks like we have some blueprints. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Holy moly, we gotta gather up a whole lot of stuff. What is that? That is vehicle module fabricator. Okay, we'll gather this stuff up when we can. What the heck? What in the... Mox credits? Holy moly. Okay, guess we're gonna have to definitely go back, drop stuff. There is so much stuff here. Wowzers. Okay then, this is very, very interesting. I do like this place. I don't know if we can go any farther down. It does not seem like it. I don't think we're going to be able to. No, we cannot. Okay. And that's all right. So I think that we are going to be out of time here real soon. Let's just try to finish up this if we can, and hopefully we'll be okay. I just do gotta make sure to find... Look at that. That keeps on, like, loading up again. And I don't really need much more of that, fertilizer for right now. So I'm not gonna gather that a zillion times over. So let's just get out of here. Come on, you can get through there. There you go. And we'll come back. I went back home and had to drop a whole bunch of stuff just because I didn't have any room. So we do have those Moxora credits in here, and so now we can gather up those. I have no idea what we're going to do with those, but it's going to take up quite a bit of room, so we're just going to have to be careful with those. All right, let's go ahead and finish this area off. What is that? That is... teleportation fragment. Alright, well, we'll take the iron. What the? French toast. Recycle machine, huh? Nice. I don't know if we have that one or not. I don't think that we do, because it isn't actually like it. Sweet. We just got the recycle machine. That's awesome. Now, if we can find the planter, that would be really good, too, because I was thinking about that. We haven't found that yet, or maybe we just haven't found the blueprint. I'm not too sure which. Fertilizer. What the heck is this thing? Locked storage. Okay, we don't have that one, so we're not going to be able to get into that. And research station tier 2. We don't know anything about that one. That's a new one. Okay, scanned 1 of 2, and this should be the second part. Oh, smelter machine fragment. Okay, we already have it. So it looks like we are missing a piece somewhere, and I don't know where. Let's just go ahead and make sure our oxygen is filled, and let's read this. Jacob? Jacob, are you there? Marcus, I'm here. I'm stuck. Something collapsed on top of me. Where are you? I made it to the Alpha Mining Cave. It's empty. I don't see anyone. Stay there. Find somewhere to hide. I keep hearing these sounds, like something's moving through the tunnels. What the heck happened? The alarms just started blaring and then... nothing. Comms went dark. I tried reaching Alex. I talked to him right before everything went to heck, and he said something was down there with this, not just a system failure, something else. Are you saying this wasn't an accident? I don't know, but whatever it was, it hit fast. I saw the others. They didn't stand a chance. Then Marcus says, I'm not leaving without you, Jake. Don't be stupid, Jacob says. You're my little brother. I need you to survive this. Just wait it out. I'll find a way out, I promise. Marcus says, you better, or you owe me a beer and a ride off this rock. Deal. End of the log. Okay, so something happened. We don't know what, but something did happen to... that must be the other one. Nope, vehicle module fragment, whatever that word is I'm trying to say. Okay, and then looks like we do have a couple of more things to gather up here. There's not a lot, but there's a little bit. So it looks like we have cleared this out. Now I can go ahead and gather up this. We're going to have a whopping lot of this stuff. And that's fine. We just don't need like a whopping lot of that stuff. Just a medium whopping lot of that stuff. All right. So like storages, like we have the big one, and it looks like we got all of this done here, so that is good. And I don't believe that, like I said, we can go any farther down. I guess I'm just gonna make my way back up here. We'll go through here. We'll gather up the other one. And I do have on my better suit too, just, you know, just so in case you notice my health was down. It wasn't down. I just put on the better suit. Then I refilled Mock's health. Okay. Everything else I do believe down here is done that I can tell. I don't know where the other part of that research station part 2 is. I have no idea. I have not been able to locate it yet. So we're missing something somewhere, and I don't know what that something is. We're almost done here. But that doesn't mean that we are done here, if you know what I mean. Didn't know if the little robots in here were gonna come back when I came back, but they did not, so that is good. And as far as I know, there is nothing else back here to do that I can tell, so I guess right now we are done, so I'm going to head back to the base. We'll see what we can do, and hopefully we can figure some things out. Hey, I am back here where that celestite is that we mined some time ago, last episode or the one before. And looks like maybe I did miss something in here. Alpha mining card. I don't know if I gathered that one or not. There is a locked storage. Battery socket. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess that's interesting. Let's go see what that does, if that will actually get us into this locked storage. Oh, holy moly, look at all that stuff. Spaceship toy. Okay, we'll take the filled oxygen tanks. We're going to take the improved med kits. I am going to take one more blueprint. We'll take an oxygen. Okay, that's a little bit more room. And then we'll do that. And then we should be doing all right. Maybe we'll just go ahead and have a water real quick. That will actually help. Okay, help us at least. Alright, let me go see. Reese, what's going on with the terminal? I'm getting interference again. Loud clicking, static bursts, and this low humming. I think we may have read this one, but I don't know, so we'll go ahead and go through it. I do believe that we read all of this, so yes. I do believe so. It has been a little bit, but I am pretty sure that we read all of that. So it did sound familiar. Alright, let's go ahead and gather up the rest of this stuff. We'll take all of that. Now that is done. It also left the dead battery for us, which is a-okay. That's kind of cool. And looks like we cannot gather anything else. There's always a alpha mining card in here. Apparently every time you come in, it always has it. And I thought that we had looked in this place, but maybe we did not look as good as I thought that we did. There we go. Let's get back home and let's go see what all we have. And we actually did pretty good. We still have to find the other research station tier 2, but I think we'll find that one eventually. I may have to do a little research to find out, but hopefully it won't take too long. Before we end this, let's just go ahead and do one more thing while we still can, and I'm going to make the Seeker Boost module. That should help out quite a bit, so let's just go ahead and get him made. Okay, he just got done. Now we have that. Sweet. Now we have the Seeker Boost module. Or the, yeah, Seeker, not the little one, but the big one. So that should help out quite a bit. Let's go put that in, and then we should be able to do pretty good. We got a lot of stuff. We found another area that I had forgotten about with that Beta 23 mine. So that's actually really cool. Now we have that. Now we can have a boost for there. And that's really good. We are getting low on a nickel. We're going to have to definitely go see about trying to find some more soon. So we just don't have very much. And let me see. That was all over there. I'm trying to keep stuff somewhat organized so that we have that. And then we have some posters we can put up and a toy and all that kind of stuff. So we'll worry about that a little bit later. Right now we got a whopping lot of the fertilizer, and we got a lot of gold and silver, and our little thing here is doing really, really good when we mine with it because of all the things that we put on, and our blaster's doing really good too. And right now we also have a whole bunch of those to go through and see what all we can do, but we'll do that next time, and hopefully we will, and then we can, you know, improve everything and try to keep ourselves going. You have a great day. Thank you for joining me here. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like on the video, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.